lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Williams with it. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jackson outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Orlando's checked in for Johnson.
Ball. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Bruno.
Here's Young. He's got 5. There's Jackson with the 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Young against Ball. Pass to Miller. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
He's off on the second. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, BA. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Martin outside. Uncovered. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's the floater. Here's Mann. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
There's Jackson with the 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Ball passes to Williams. Now Martin. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Griffin. That shot, no good. Good D by Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 10. And he's going for the lob. Capella with a block.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
So it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. Time for a quick break.
44.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All right, Smitty, as a basketball fan, who are your favorite players to watch?
Well, it's a long list, BA. I love Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green and that crew. LeBron James, of course, and some of the younger guys, Anthony Edwards, and obviously the Joker, Nikola Jokic, and also Giannis, and the list goes on and on.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Saddiq Bey out there with Johnson. Then it's Jackson, then it's Trae Young, and it's Capella in at the 5. Jackson gets the bucket.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there. and he's been relentless.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. There's Jackson with the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Bridges. That one's good for 2. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Jackson. 90 seconds into the second half now. And no good.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Stolen by Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 7.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
Ball passes to Miller. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shoots. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young, the pass to Jackson. No good from outside. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Ball. The 3.
Minutes remaining in the third.
And Young pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Jackson. He's guarded by Martin. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today.
Timeout.
They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, BA, they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at Whit. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for a Kongwu. Johnson comes in for Fernando. Bay, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Jackson in for DeJounte Murray. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions. A little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. Chaos too. Be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
We've got Ball. Grant Williams out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Bogdanovich passes to Jackson. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. So for the Hawks, Fernando's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Bay. And it's Griffin in for Bogdanovich. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Miller can't get it to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
Jackson for 3. The Hornets pull it in. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. And Ball throws it down.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
A deep 3 from MP. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end. And I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots. Man, I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man.